I don't have time to think. I rapidly start backing away as I bring up 3 lightning orbs. The electricity from each orb arcs onto Hotbox as he moves toward me, but he barely even flinches. He swings his arm and throws me hard onto the ground. Pain erupts along my side as my breath is knocked out of me. Before I even realize what's happening, I see Hotbox kneeling over me. My eyes widen as I try to get away, but I feel his hands squeeze around my neck in an instant. My throat feels like it's slowly being crushed and explodes with pain. I feel my heart pound against my chest. Desperately, I start swinging, punching, anything to get him off me, but the pressure around my throat only builds.
You could have walked away, but you just had to fuck with us, didn't you?
I can hardly do anything but sputter.
You should have taken the fucking deal.
I summon a gravity orb almost directly on top of Hotbox and try lifting him off me the moment the purple energy surrounds him. I feel the pressure lessen for an instant, just enough to take in a stifled breath, but he doesn't let go. I'm lifted into the air along with him, and the pain mounts. The energy dissipates as the pain breaks my concentration, and we land on the ground. He lets go of my neck for a moment as he begins standing, and I gasp for air. That desperate gasp is all I manage to do before he grabs my throat again. This time he lifts me into the air and holds me up with one arm. My good hand goes to his, and I try to pry his fingers open while my legs are dangling below me. I try kicking at his stomach as hard as I can, but he completely ignores it. From the corner of my eye, I see Felsic begin to stagger onto his feet, and I feel a sliver of hope, but it goes up in flames as I see Redrum appear. He briefly looks at me with that demon mask, and I instantly know what he's about to do. He turns to Felsic and unleashes a torrent of fire at him. Felsic falls to the ground, and I see him curl up with his back to the flames. For an instant, it's like I'm there at that gas station, watching as the flames engulf my little brother, helpless to do anything. My heart feels like it's about to burst, and tears are welling up around my eyes. I start kicking Hotbox more frantically, and my eyes dart all over the place, searching for something, anything, that might help me. Through my blurry vision, I spot what I'm pretty sure is the knife Redrum dropped. I don't have any other option. I summon 3 gravity orbs behind Hotbox and pray he doesn't notice. I direct them toward the knife on the floor and have all 3 infuse into it. My lungs feel like they're burning, and my vision is getting worse. I make the knife float around behind Hotbox and make sure to keep it low. His grip around my throat is slowly getting tighter. I don't have any other choice. I put all the power I have into accelerating the knife as fast as possible. Before I even know it, part of Hotbox's head explodes. There's a sickly, wet, popping sound as the knife impacts and passes straight through, missing me by maybe a few inches. His grip instantly comes loose and he collapses over me. Frantically, I push the body off of me and scramble back as I cough. I don't know how much blood has gotten on me, and I don't want to check. I look at Redrum. He stops spewing fire at Felsic and looks over at me.
You fuck!
That's all he manages to get out. I launch the knife at Redrum, and it passes straight through his chest, faster than I can even think. There's a spray of blood as his body flies a few feet back. Glancing over at where Hotbox lay, I see half his skull reduced to a red pulpy mess, as a pool forms around it. I feel my heart freeze over for a moment,